Hello crafties, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and I am bringing you another Tunisian Tuesday. This week we are going to be learning the Tunisian knit stitch, which, excuse my curls, but if you look at it, it looks very reminiscent of an actual knit stitch. It's a very thick stitch, so scarves, hats, blankets, all your winter wear, it's perfect for that. It works up really easy and really quickly, and so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Alright, so to begin, what you're going to do is make a slip knot. Alright, and you're going to chain in any increment you'd like. So for today's swatch, I'm just going to do 10 or 12. I think I'm going to do 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oops, 10, 11, 12. Now you don't have to chain in any particular increment for this stitch, just however many you'd like. And then, as normal, we're going to work in that second chain from our hook. We're going to insert our hook under that loop, yarn over and pull up a loop. And we're going to go ahead and cast on all of our stitches this way. Alright, now that we have our stitches cast on, what we're going to do is do our first returning pass. So this last chain over here, or loop we pulled up, is going to be one of our borders. So what you're going to do is yarn over and just pull through one. And then for the rest of the row, you're going to yarn over and then pull through two until you get to the end. Alright, now for this we're going to zoom in just a little bit, focus up. Okay, so now as normal we're going to ignore this first post and we're going to work into the second one. And what you're going to do is take your hook, you can kind of pull this apart so you can see it. We're going to insert our hook between this first post and this front post and the back post, and we're going to come out the back like that. Then we're going to yarn over and pull up our loop. We're going to do it again. Going through that front post and making sure your hook comes out the back of your stitches. go through that last stitch and pull up our loop. Now this may be fiddly when you first start working your rows, but as you go along, again, it'll be easier to work with. It's still going to curl up on you because that's what Tunisian stitches do, but you can always block it later. So now we're going to do our returning pass. So that is yarning over and essentially chaining one, and then yarn over, pull through two, 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 and so on until you reach the end of the row. Okay, and this starts our repeat. So then we're going to do our knit pattern again. So ignoring this first stitch and going into the second one, we are going into the front of this post and out the back of our stitches. And we're going to yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over and pull up that last loop. Okay, so now I'm going to work a few rows off camera and I'll come back when I have a swatch. Okay, let's zoom out just a little bit. Now, I have worked up a little swatch, as you can see. So now I'm going to show you how to cast off, which is really easy and it's typical. So what you're going to do is insert your hook in that front bar as normal, and you're just going to slip stitch. You're going to slip stitch all the way across the row. Right, insert our hook into that last stitch, slip stitch, and then we can chain one, and my scissors. Normally I have them out. Alright, and that is my swatch. So that's basically how you do the Tunisian knit stitch. I hope today's tutorial was helpful. If so, go ahead, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on awesome weekly content like this. I thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to also check out my other social media. I am on almost everything except for Snapchat, so hit me up. If you want to put in a suggestion for another stitch tutorial, feel free to do so in the comments below. And until next time, guys, happy making!